Okay, let's start. Day 13 and 14. Okay. Did we do day 13 last time? I think we did already, right? We already did day 13, right? So let's do day 14 only, this one. Okay, so I'm gonna start, and then after myself, we will you, and we press. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then it comes back to me, okay? Which word? Theology. So I'm gonna go first. Okay. Most theological schools are concerned in teaching their students to becoming priests or pastors. Most theological schools are concerned in breeding or teaching their students to become priests or pastors. Number 2.
There is no absolute evidence.
There's no absolute evidence in there, okay? 3.
He has such a sizable debt.
Okay. Number 4.
My sister and me have opposite personalities only partly.
Okay, my sister and I. Okay, not gonna be. My sister and I has opposite personalities, so we fight every day. Perfect, very good one. Okay, yes, two.
I wear
Okay, I wear a good texture t-shirt. Okay, next. Pregnant. Pregnant. She was pregnant with his son. Okay, next. Reinforce. I can't hear you. We can get a good test. Okay, next. Onset. I couldn't hear you. March. March is the onset of spring. March is the beginning of spring. Okay, next. Okay, that's a good one. Hatred.
Her hatred can make her feel bad.
Say it again.
Her hatred can make her feel more and more bad.
Hatred, attempt, made her feel bad. Okay. Next. I polished my father's shoe. Good one. Scope. It's beyond the scope of study to try to memorize everything you see in your textbook. It's beyond the scope of studying to try to memorize everything you see in your textbook. Next.
His job is made to let her over the bridge.
Okay, very good. Dangle.
He dangled from a tree miraculously.
He
dangled on the tree miraculously.
miraculously. Okay. Intervene.
Sally's mother intervened. Sally and John's relationship.
Diagonal. He was diagnosed with COVID-19. Okay. Next. Destined.
She is destined for the queen.
She's destined for.
Queen.
Oh, she's destined to be the queen. Okay. Floppy.
Here is rabbit that has floppy ears.
Limitation.
When researching the school, there are some limitations we should listen.
There are some limitations we should.
Listen.
When we get to middle school, there are some limitations we should face. Okay, now listen. There are some limitations we should face. Elimination.
This meeting is about the elimination of methods.
Oppressive.
Oppressive education only leads to bad results.
One more time.
Oppressive education only leads to bad results.
Okay, good one. Next.
She excluded my name on the list.
She excluded my name on the list. That's a very good one. One of the basic secrets of making the best result is studying overnight. One of the basic reasons, or one of the basic secrets of getting good grade is studying overnight. Next, opt. Opt.
I can opt this option.
I can opt this option. Effortless.
For him, math is very important.
Subject. Good. Next. Flash.
John's mother left John because of his birthday.
Okay. Right.
The secretary of letter grants permission to watch them.
Okay, good. Operation.
The puppy is groaning under pressure.
Say it again.
A puppy is groaning under pressure.
Rolling under oppression. Okay, good one. Insufficient. Okay. Brute.
I don't want to live in the forest because of brutes.
The what?
I don't want to live in the forest because of brutes.
Okay. I don't want to live in the forest because of brutal animals. Okay. I don't want to live in the forest because of some brutal animals. Okay. Next.
When Regan left in the wind.
Dependent.
Our dependence to oil and fossil energy makes the ours dirty. Thus, we have to use reducible energy.
Renewable energy. Huh? Renewable energy. Okay. Next. He has an emotional instability. That's a very good one. Evade. We evaded the. We evaded the new flow of corona. We evaded the new wave of coronavirus by sticking to the rules to stay home and abstain from social gatherings. We vetted the new wave of COVID-19 by sticking to some health rules of abstaining from social gatherings and staying at home, staying safe at home. Next.
She worked in the residential district.
Okay. Next.
This software for the meeting was free.
Next.
Our company get big condition because of COVID-19.
Next.
Engineering university has
Next.
the emergence of the smartphone made people's life more comfortable.
Good. The emergence of smartphone makes people's life more comfortable. That's a very good one. This harmony.
This house interior is
Yeah, this house interior is in this harmony. It's in this harmony. So, guys, there's a bit of change in the plans and schedule, right? So, today we have been a big test practice or something like that, but we changed it a little bit. It's a swap. Because next week we're gonna be doing. Next week was supposed to be your big test, right? But it's been moved. Did you know? I'm sorry. I have to hand this out to you. Yes. So there's been a slight change. We'll be studying on Zoom next week. Alright. So I'll be seeing you guys on Zoom next week. And I created Kakao Talk group. You can find the link on PJ. The Kakao Talk group is where you can submit your homework to me so I can see it. So there's a little swap of the schedule. So what you used to know might not be exactly the same. So just to be sure, let's make sure with the schedule one more time. Can we open the schedule? So on Monday, open your schedule. Let's make sure together, okay? Let's make sure if what I have and what you have is the same, okay? So you don't get confused. Okay, so basically, this week, Monday, which is on the 26th, we'll be doing topic 6. Okay? Is that what you have? Right? Okay. So please respond so I'll be sure. Because there are a few mistakes, so we have to make sure. And then on the 2nd, which is on Tuesday, 2nd of February, we'll be having a big test. Is that right? Okay, so probably on Tuesday, no, wrong. All we're doing is self-care. We have classes on Wednesday, next week, yes. So next week, Wednesday, we'll be having topic 6, okay? Then on that Wednesday as well, we'll do, topic 6. And then on the upper Monday, we'll do topic 7 and big test practice. On the following day, which is on the following same week, on the Friday of that week, we have presentation. Is that what you have? Okay. And then after presentation on Wednesday, 10th of February, we'll have topic 8. And then we have presentation 2. Is that what you have? And then we have February 19th, topic 9. Matching. Okay, so we're good. There are a little mixed up. We have to quickly plan for this schedule. This was not the original schedule, so we have to change it a little bit. So today we're going to be looking at topic 5. True. Low beat test practice. Sorry, it's coming a bit late, okay? So let's read that topic out all together. What is it? Good. Generally, transportation is divided into 3 main parts. Okay? For some of you who were in my class in the last semester, maybe we did something similar to this, right? Transportation is divided into 3 main parts. We have the land transport, we have the water transport, and we have the air transport. Okay? So the land transportation includes bus, cars, land, yeah. Taxis, land transportation. Bicycles, good. Subway. Subway is land as well, yeah? Trains. Working, right? Yeah, working. Land transportation. What is it? Car. What is matcha, guys? Carriage?
What we use in like the medieval ages, like
The thing we use to put on horses?
yes.
Cart? Is that cart? I'm not sure. Let's check. Find the word. Let's see. Matcha. Carriage. Carriage. Coach. Carriage. Okay, yes, that's part of land transport. Okay. Okay. So these and many more are land transportation. And of course, you know, over the years there's been a lot of pollution from transportation means, right? Especially the cars, the buses. They emit some gaseous substance into the air and it pollutes the environment, right? A few years ago, I think maybe last 2 years ago, the Seoul mayor passed a bill, and the bill was that if you have diesel cars that is 10 years and above, 10 years old cars and above, you don't drive it into Seoul. If you drive it into Seoul, there are some cameras that could catch you, and you have to pay a huge fine, huge amount of money for driving those cars. So even the Gyeongsangnam-do province mayor also implemented similar rules, but the mayor over here, the rule was he encouraged people who had old cars, you can go drink some water, okay? Are you okay? So he encouraged people who had old cars to return the old cars to the government. The government would scrap those old cars. Scrap means to destroy, break the cars and destroy it. Then the government can give you a little amount of money. So you can add up and buy a recent car. So then I used to drive an old car. And my car was around 10 years old then. So I went to give it back to the Chawan government. But they said my car is still very new. That there are people who has their cars are 20 years old. They want really old models of cars. You know, so recently from 2 years until now, you can see that our roads have changed a little bit. The old cars have gone extinct. And then people are beginning to develop new breed car, like the hybrids car, the electronic cars, and many more, right? That's for the land transportation. Okay, on the other hand, let's talk about the sea or water transportation. Give me an example of water transportation. Hmm? Cruise, yes. Boat. Hmm? Submarine. Submarine. Submarines are humans. Are they sea transport?
Yes.
How?
Divers.
Divers?
Submarine, I remember that it goes in seas.
Submarines are people who submersible. Oh, okay. I thought she said just submarine. Yes. Ship. Canoe. Good. Very good one. Do you know anyone? And a lot more. So I think have you ever used sea transport before? Has anyone used sea transport? Oh, wonderful. What did you use? Boat? Hmm? Where did you ride to? You can't remember? Yes, colleague. Boat? Where did you go to?
I don't remember. I
You just rode the boat. Where? In Busan?
first kid.
Oh, okay. Yes. Boat? Where did you go to? Did you travel anywhere?
I don't have any.
You
I
did.
ride it
You rode
in Europe.
in Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, I rode in Africa. Yes. Where did you ride to? What did you ride? Sorry. Cruise. Oh, wonderful. Where did you go to? Oh, Hong Kong Island. Wow. Wow, cruise. That's expensive, huh? Right? Was it expensive? You don't know. You can't remember. Yes? Ship. To where? You rode in Jeju or you rode ship from here to Jeju? Oh, in Jeju. Okay. How about you?
Dog pedal boats.
Pedal boats? The dock pedal boats, like the dock boat in Daegu.
Yes.
Okay.
Ship.
Ship? Where?
There's an island.
There's an island in Korea. What is it called? You forgot. Boat. What kind of boat is it? Big one? Small one? Where? In Korea or abroad?
When I went to Italia,
Inside Italy. Okay. Alright. Used before? What did you use? Boat. Where? In Korea? Where? In Turkey. Wow, wonderful. How about you? Okay, what was the experience? Was it very scary for some of you? Or was it good? I had the most scariest memory. Yeah, I rode speedboat. Speedboat. Do you know speedboat? Oh my word. I rode on my trip to Africa. I was riding a speedboat from the city in Nigeria to Cameroon. And it took 4 hours. The journey was 4 hours on the sea with the speedboat. And and unfortunately on that day suddenly it began to rain. So it began to rain. This is high sea, like salt sea. Like the water is very salty. You can produce salt from that sea. So unfortunately on that day it started raining. And it was so heavy and we were on top of the sea. And you know, the speedboat has no covering. So we were on the under the water, you know. So the what do we call them? People who navigate boats. What do we call them? Anyways, whatever they are. He said we were around 12 in number. So he said we should help him to take out the waters because there was a lot of turbulence on the sea. Because of the rain, the sea comes from left and right, jams together, throws the speedboat up, and lands us into the ocean, and we would all scream. It was really horrible. And then unfortunately, he missed his way. Yes, he missed his way because of the rain. And then he took us to somewhere else, totally, the sea. You don't know, I don't know how they know their way, but anyways, he missed. So the journey of 4 hours, we stayed on the sea for over 6 hours. And then at some point, the gas finished. At some point, there was no gas. The gas finished. And he told us that we are in danger, that we might all die. Because he just ran out of gas and he's very confused. He doesn't know what to do. So he turned off the speedboat and we sailed on the water. I was so scared. So he brought the red flags. Every 12 of us, everyone was waving the red flag. Just waving the red flag for help. And then somehow there was a huge wave that was coming. And if the speedboat is rested on the surface of the water, the wave can turn it upside down. So he said that he think this wave might be from a ship, a big ship. Big ships comes with huge wave. So he said we should be waving the flag and screaming. So we were waving and screaming and waving. Some people there, they were crying. Were so freaked out. And then suddenly, somehow, the ship saw us from afar and then sent a rescue speedboat. This is a story. This is my story. My story. This was not a story from someone else. This is my story. So the rescued speedboat came to us and we told them our situation. The rescue speedboat told us that we missed the road to Cameroon over 3 hours back. That he has to turn back and go back. And then he has to connect. I cannot imagine, there was no land. Everywhere was sea. You look to the heavens joins the sea. You look right, there's no land. You look left. Even though I could swim a little bit, but I was scared, you know. So the speedboat, we told them we run out of gas. So the speedboat traveled back to the ship, brought some gas back to us, and gave it to the I don't know, do we call him pilot? What do we call people who right, whatever. Anyways, so he used the gas and turned back. And then the rescue team told him that he has to move as quick as possible because if the ship comes near, then we will all die. So he turned back and took us back. And it took, at the end of the day, it took 9 hours on the high sea.
So you got.
So I went to Cameroon. And then when I got to Cameroon, I said, never in my life will I ever ride on a boat or ship to go back. So I used an airplane. Although it was super expensive, I paid for the air flight back. All right, let's write down the warm-up questions. Let's write, and then we can talk about our airplane experience.
Sure, I can't see the vocabulary of public transportation.
The transporting of passengers, right? Group travel system.
It's not in my book.
I'll tell you. The word there is public, right? The word there is public, but that public should have been public transport. I think. Maybe they didn't add the transport. So I gave you two definitions. I gave you the definition of public and then public transport. Okay? Just in case. Yes, my dear. What is what? Oh, method. It says, what are some common transportation methods? Method of transportation, like means of transportation. Cars, trains.
What's convenient?
Convenient means comfortable. Which of them is comfortable for you to use? Some people think riding cruise is convenient, right? But I have a bad experience with both, so it's not convenient for me. It could be convenient for someone else, right? So. So presumably, I think we might be done because of our time. Let me hear your warm-up questions. Okay. Okay, yes.
Horse, stick, car, and bike.
Uh-huh.
Car is convenient to travel because it is fast and reliable. Car return transportation costs people and emission and repair.
Okay, go ahead.
Cars are common methods like, in my opinion, cars are most convenient method both because of oil.
Okay, yes.
Some of transportation and also also diesel. I think land transportation are most efficient for convenience. Carbon gas for environment.
The most, okay, yes. Okay, very good.
If you go to the short distance, I think walk is the most efficient. But if you go to a long distance, I think train or airplane is convenient. I think the mode of transportation that gets better utility.
Okay. Oh, sorry guys. It's time to wrap up.